We're going live, and I'm gonna check and make sure. It says we're live, so I'm gonna go check and make sure on my page before I get started, before we start talking.
Okay.
And we are live. Okay, guys, do me a favor. Y'all know what I need you to do. So we all gonna take a second and do it. Find one group to share it in, preferably not the same group. Or find your page if you don't want to do it on your page, but find one group to share it in, and let's get some homeschool mamas in here. Let's have this conversation. Let's talk. Let's do this thing, okay?
Yeah.
We're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun tonight, okay? So let me know when you've shared at least once. It's on YouTube as well, and it's on Facebook on my page. But let me know when you're ready, and we will get rolling.
Is there a link
Yeah,
that
I don't, which like to the live.
to share it.
to
If you
share?
go to my page, it's on my page on
Oh.
Facebook.
Okay.
But I don't have an actual link. If I give them the link we're in, they'll be able to join us, which we don't want. It'd be nice, but not yet. Okay. All right. If you are here in there and you can see us, do us a favor and put a thumbs up or a fire symbol or a heart or something in the comments. Let us know that you are with us. Just say, hey, what's up? You know, whatever. Y'all know how I do it. Okay. I see Kristen. I see Danique. Y'all, thank you so much for joining us, guys. We are here to talk about the Homeschool Moms Brunch Tour, right? But not only are we here to talk about it, we're going to have a good time. Like, we're going to talk about the community. We're going to enjoy ourselves. We're going to play a couple of games. Like, we're going to chill. Okay. So it's not just let's talk about the brunch, but let's show us being the community that we really truthfully need, right? That's the whole motto of the thing, okay?
Yes.
So I'm going to go through the screen and I'm going to introduce everybody and then we're going to get started. If you are here, say somebody shared it and you saw that they shared it, put in the comments. If you saw Lauren share it, if you saw Angela or Nicole or Kristen share it, put in the comments who shared it so they know that you are here and give you some love on that, okay? All right, so first we're going to go with Lauren. Lauren, y'all have seen her before with me, okay? Lauren is known as Crunchy Mama DFW. I just like watching her stuff because it's great. She goes over and beyond anything I could possibly do with her babies. I know her babies are younger than mine, but it's like, oh, I wish. And then I get to my stage and I'm like, thank you, Jesus, mine are ass. So I'm glad to have her here. I've worked with her before and she has agreed to be a part of the brunch and I'm excited. I'm excited about that, okay? The next one is Angela. You guys have met Angela before. Angela was a part of the tailor-made homeschooling brunch twice. So she was a part of it twice. Am I correct?
No, I think I just did it that one time.
Just the first time. Okay, but
so.
the first
Yeah.
time she was at almost every panel, dropping little nuggets every chance that she got. So I'm excited and I'm glad that she is a local homeschool mom expert and is here to help us in that journey. I'm excited about her being here, y'all. And then y'all probably know this person by now. This is my best friend. Her name is Kristen, but y'all always see me refer to her as best friend. And literally, she's just here. She's like, what you need, what you need. And I love her for it because she knows me. She knows my heart. She knows the goal. She knows what I need when I don't know what I need. And so she's a blessing. She's here. Hopefully she will be our master of ceremony, our host at the brunch. I told her to pray about it. Okay. And then my other friend, you guys have met her as well. This is Nicole. Now listen, Nicole does all the things. And I don't know how. She does all the things, a whole wife, a mother, twins, and another baby. And then she has a husband trying to be a boo thing. And then she's an entrepreneur and making sure he's good. Like, I don't know how she does all the things, but I have seen her do literally all of the things with a smile on her face. Even when she's frustrated, she's like, I'm okay. I have seen her do all the things. Our boys are really good friends. They play soccer together. And soccer, if you know us closely, then you know we're doing soccer 5 to 6 days a week. So that means that we spend a lot of time together as well on the sidelines, cracking jokes and complaining about being in the cold and all that good stuff. Okay. All right. So these are the ladies. Now, this isn't everybody that's going to be here, but these are the ones that are here tonight. Okay. So listen, again, in the comments, I see you. I see you, M. Williams. Thank you for being here. Samson, thank you for being here. Hey, Faye Nikki, thank you so much for sharing. And Kratisha, hey, she said, hey, ladies.
Hey.
Okay, thank you, Latoya. Cindy, Natural Hawkins is here. She always shows up. Thank you, girl. I see you. Sheena, thank you so much. Y'all, thank you so much for being here. Okay, so listen, we're going to start with a game. Okay, we're going to start there, then we'll start talking about the brunch. Okay, y'all ready? I warned you what the games were, but I didn't tell you everything. Okay, so the first game is called Best Mom Face Wins. Okay, so I'm going to say a statement, and then I'm going to count to 3. And I want you to give your best mom face you can possibly do. And I will pick the person who wins.
No.
Okay. All right. Y'all ready? Everybody got questions? Anything? Know the rules or anything like that?
No, I'm ready.
Okay. Now, here's the thing. If you one of those people that may drop a little extra words with yours, because I only want faces, you might want to mute yourself during here. Because sometimes my boys do this stuff and I'm like, I wish well, I don't want that. I just want the face. Okay. All right. Y'all ready?
Mhm.
Okay, Nicole muted herself so quick. So did Christy. Okay, here we go. Your child gets up for the third time to sharpen his pencil. They're pretty much the same. I love it. I can't pick. Look at Kristen. Okay, Kristen won that. Look, we added extra. Okay. The second one is, okay, it's a rough morning. And you wake up and there's no coffee in the house. Look at Nicole wins that one.
I think all mine are the same.
Right. Okay.
Well, I don't drink coffee, so I'm like,
Oh, you're like, okay. The next one is, and this game, if you are joining us, if you're now joining us, is best mom face. Okay, so I'm gonna give them statements and I want them to react. Okay. Faye Nikki says no coffee, deep gas. Let's see. I lost my place. Your child loses their pencil again. Oh, Angela gets that one. Okay. Your child reminds you of something you said. Like, Mom, you said. Look at Kristen's face. I love it. Let's see. You walk in and your child is asleep instead of doing their schoolwork. Oh, I don't know about that one. Sometimes I'm like, oh, peace and quiet. Then other times I'm like, if you don't get your behind up and get this stuff done. Okay, here's another one. You walk in and your child is on YouTube instead of doing schoolwork. Yeah, I think y'all all had the same face. Nicole's eyes got big. Angela's eyes got big too. Yeah, okay. The next one is you finally get the kids settled and your husband comes in the room with a Nerf gun. Oh, yeah, because that's a rough one. We have to be kind of nice, right? We have to kind of be like, sweetie, not the time. Good. Y'all all dig it on that one. Okay, let's see. You forgot it was co-op day and you have 20 minutes to get out the door.
I don't know.
My answer, I've been like, child, we gonna be late or we just not gonna make it. We're not gonna rush out the door. Because 9 times out of 10, we are not dressed. We are very comfortable. And that's gonna be the problem. Okay.
I don't think I could do that one without words.
No, yeah. Okay. All right. So this one is interesting as well. Okay. An automatic payment comes out for curriculum you forgot to cancel. Oh, that's good. Y'all all did good on that one. Okay, last one. A family member shows up unannounced to drop off their sick kid. She's closing the door.
I'm closing that door right back.
All right, okay. All right. So listen, y'all had some good faces and they were all kind of similar. I must admit, there were only a few that were a little bit different or more exaggerated, but they were all pretty much the same, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Let's go in the comments real quick and see what we got. Okay. If I can find them. Let's see. I told you what Faye Nikki said, right? No coffee, deep gas. Natural. Let's see. Denny said, can't help but laugh in those moments. Which moments? I mean, sometimes, which moments? Because sometimes I don't want to laugh. I want to fight.
All right. It looks like is Sean Freeze on us? Yeah, okay. Well, we got Miss Natural Hawkins. Does she want to participate with some emojis? Girl, yes, please post your emojis, okay? Sometimes I wish I could just post the emoji to the kid. Like, let me hold up my side of how I feel right now. All right, Sean.
I'm back. I'm sorry, y'all. Internet be tripping. It be interneting. Ain't that what they say? Let's see. Oh, look at that eye roll on one of the questions. Y'all look at the emoji. How funny. Then he said, when they repeat things I've said. Oh, okay. That's, you can only laugh. Like when my kids say, no, you said, I'm like trying to remember, did I say that? Oh, I did. Okay. How do I fix that now? Like, how do I, I'm trying to cover my behind. Okay. That emoji was for the pencil questions, child, because them pencils, I don't know what's going on with that. Okay. All right. So that was the first game, but now we're going to talk about the Homeschool Moms Brunch Tour. Okay. Now, I've already said why I have started or why I thought this was something that was needed. Y'all do me a favor and tell me how important it is for you to have your own community, your own, not the kids, right? I mean, the kids are great and they can socialize, but what about, say you walk into that room full of homeschool moms, how do you connect and get your own friendships or relationships with those people? Anyone can start first.
I'll start.
I'll start, I guess. Oh, man. Go ahead, Lauren.
Okay. For me, it's just so important to find that connection because as far as like my family, like close family, there's nobody else that homeschools. There's nobody else that really understands, what I'm going through or any of that. So finding that connection, with somebody where we first connect on homeschooling is so important. And to just find other things that we have in common from there as well. So this community is just really important to me for that because there's really nowhere else to go. And especially to meet people in person, because a lot of times, connecting with social media is really great. And it's been really great for me in my homeschool journey, but to actually meet people in person is totally different. So that's why I think it's just really important.
I don't really have a lot more to add to that because that is like exactly what it is that we need. I think we have to find our people. And I mean, I love all my people, but some days I just need to be with people who get what I'm doing and trying to accomplish here at home. And, those are my homeschool peeps that do that.
Yeah. So I was actually going to say one of the things that I like to connect on is kind of the age of the kids. Especially like transitioning from, hey, in elementary, I felt like there was kind of more connections for homeschool, but now coming into middle school and high school, it's like, where are you at? Somebody else, you understand what I'm going through, right? In our case, we pretty much just about have 3 teens in the house. So it's huge to have people that we can connect with that kind of are dealing with the same age group, transitioning to high school and all those great things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll chime in just what's already been said. Finding a group of like-minded people who know some of your experiences day to day. Of course, there's the academic piece, there's the social piece, there's this just the momming piece. If you're married, there's the wife piece. There's so many pieces and so many roles that we fulfill day in, day out, just throughout the day, just a lot of times simultaneously. So it's really, really cool and necessary to connect with people who can identify with that. And so I definitely need it as well and value those relationships.
Yeah, it's definitely a different role than I think people always say. I don't know how you have the patience. Like they always talk about patience, right? And truth be told, we all lack it, right? At some point, we're flying off the handle, we're losing it, and then having to come back and apologize to our babies for losing it. So it's not even the patience piece for me, but it is finding people that understand what you go through day to day, that understand that fight, that understand that we have taken on probably the biggest task in our life, right? And we're trying to trust ourselves that we can get this done, and trust the God in us that we can get this done, that God has put us in that position, right? And we do that, and then we're nervous. One of our friends today put in a group text, what was it, Kristen? Something about what was your biggest accomplishment in 2022?
Yeah, what's something that was your greatest moment in 2022? Like what was going on, and
Yeah.
you know,
And so
kind
she
of
asked for a
reflect
picture.
times.
Yeah, she asked for a picture. And I had two. One for me was because I was honest with myself, and I could, after hanging with my girls, which was, Kristen and the other three, you guys have seen the pictures, I was able to determine that my depression was out of control. It had jumped back out of control. I was pushing through instead of doing what I needed to do. And so I showed them a picture of when I had my medication. I got my medication, and that was huge for me. It was huge for me being honest, saying I'm not okay. And so that, and then the other one was a picture of Yanni when she graduated, right? Because I tell you all this all the time, but nobody believes me. Kristen can attest to this, and I know Nicole can attest to this. I stress just like y'all. I wonder if I'm failing just like y'all. And then when she graduates and she's doing dual enrollment and she's in college and she's passing all her classes with flying colors, I'm like, thank you, Jesus. Like I could do it. Like I actually could do it. So that was a big deal to me. I'm going to go to the comments. If anybody wants to add in the middle of that, you're more than welcome to.
Well, I was thinking, but right before you had said that, I was thinking that, I think we're all just a little bit terrified of if we're going to mess this whole thing up. And until we get through that, like, first kid that we graduate, where we finally like, it works, works, and so we need people that have gone before us that have made that happen to continually just encourage us along the way, because I think we all do feel a little bit like that. I think we both graduated a kid at the same time, last year. And, all the way up to that point, you do feel like, is it going to work?
Yeah.
Is it going to work? And I needed all those other people to keep pushing me that it was going to work, work.
And you do. And the thing about it is, throughout the journey, you still need that push, right? I was telling, again, best friend, we talk all day, every day, just random stuff. And I sent her something that was funny. And it was like, oh, she's feeling it. She feels it in her spirit or something like that. And I said, if you didn't notice, because it was an MLK video that we were watching. And I was like, we're just now doing MLK today. Like, we're just now doing the assignment we were supposed to do on MLK. We're just now working on it. We're that far behind. And she was like, girl, it's okay. Like, she just kind of shrugged it off like, girl, it's okay. And even though I've said that a million times, right? Like, I've said that to groups of all the girls, fine. There's no left behind. It's going to be all right. Don't trip. It's okay. It took her to say in that moment. And it was such a simple sentence, like, okay, you're fine. It'll be okay. And I was like, you know what? She's right. All right, let's see what these comments say here. Rachel C says, you ladies are amazing. That's a pretty picture too, Rachel. I like that. Let's see. Natural says, it's extremely important because I'm in the house full of males. My relatives at homeschool are in Texas and Alabama, so no one to relate with the things we go through. And I need that feminine energy at times to balance out house full of males. Homeschooling and me being an entrepreneur and in school. Yeah, that's definitely important. That's rough. A house full of males. Listen, Chris, that's where Kristen is. See, that's where Kristen is. She got a house full of males. And I mean males, like not, like no timid. They're all like, ah.
Absolutely.
Let's see. Exactly. We have to be okay. Rachel C, oh my goodness, this is everything. Well, Rachel, we're glad that you're here and you are enjoying it. This right here is giving me life. Okay, good. I'm glad that you're here. And Natural said 5. So she's got 5 boys, men, male energy in her house. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. Okay. Yeah, that's a lot. Because I have 3 and I like ready to fight. I'm ready to fight. Why are you talking to me? Like, what?
Mm-hmm.
2 Libras, 1 Virgo, 1 Pisces, me, Leo. Yeah, that's a nice little mix right there. Okay. All right. So we talked about that. Is there anything, say that you walk into, and we're gonna do a bunch of walk into the rooms, okay? In the moments. So you walk into the room, and one of the things that I have experienced is, what's the matter? Oh, leave him alone. See, look at her, momming. Y'all homeschool mom, she's momming. Anyway, one of the things he wanted to be seen, because he didn't even have to go that way. It's a whole nother way to get to the kitchen. We see you, nephew. We see you. One of the things that was rough for me was the fact that my kids were able to, they're very sociable. My boys are. They will talk to anyone. Mason, if you met him, he talks nonstop. He's ready to party. Let's do what we got to do. Where we going? What we finna do? Who got it? But as I get into the mix of things with moms, the awkwardness of it all. I don't even like, how do you combat that awkwardness? I usually try to crack a few jokes. The awkwardness for me has changed. Kristen has been attested, she's seen this a bunch of times, is I'll stand there and I'll be talking to them and they're like, "You're the homeschool guru." And I'm like, "Hi." Like, I'm legit just Sean. Like, I know I had to have a name on Facebook, but I'm just a homeschool mom just like you. We had park days and it just felt weird. Like, I'm just a homeschool mom trying to enjoy homeschooling just like you. It's not, the title is what it is, but I'm just a homeschool mom. So what do you do with that awkwardness? What do you do with that? Like, I gotta be here, but I don't fit in here. What do you do with that awkwardness? I know I got y'all. Y'all thinking hard too.
Well, look, I'm going to jump in probably on a whole nother level with it.
Okay.
So as Sean knows, like, I've kind of had that. You guys, everyone sees and says, "You're so good at public speaking," or "You're great, in front of people." I'm like, no, really, I'm not. Like, I prefer to be cuddled on my couch with a blanket, with my Netflix binge. I'm good. So one of the things for me was I really had to evaluate, and this year was huge for our family, evaluate what's happening inside of me. Like, what's going on when I'm going to these things, and why do I have this anxiety? I know how to talk. I know how to communicate people. What's the problem? And for me, it took a lot of, like Sean, I was on my own therapy journey. I'm doing therapy and I'm, evaluating. And I had a couple of counselors say, like, "Hey, have you considered, like, we're looking at your childhood and so forth. There may have been something there." So, in our home, we discovered that I had ADHD. And that affected how I thought people maybe had seen me, how I felt in anxiety when going to uncomfortable situations. And, we had to address that, and we had to acknowledge there's something there. Let's address it. Let's figure out some cognitive behavior. Let's figure out what's going to work for me. And then also it came down to finding out one of our children also had it. Mm-hmm. So now it's no longer me just fussing like, "Hey, go engage," or "Why are you, in the corner to yourself?" Because now I could relate and understand it. Lots of research, lots of figuring out this works and doesn't work. So the biggest thing I would say is, often we think like it's just me, or I'm tripping, or I'm going crazy, right? But really take time for self to evaluate, what's happening.
That's good stuff. I like that. Anybody else care to comment? What do you do about the awkwardness? I know I went on a spiel, but what do you do about that awkwardness?
I was distracted when you were asking that question the first time.
Real life. Like real life. But what do you do about the awkwardness?
Like, I love what Nicole just said. I was like, I don't know what we're talking about.
What she said. But what do you do about the awkwardness? Especially you. So in your own right, you are a co-op director, a co-director, correct?
Yeah.
And so what do you do? You could even talk about it from that aspect of as a director, where you see a mom and when somebody feels awkward or is off to themselves. So as a director of a co-op that you have done for, 10 years, probably almost 11 at this point, what do you do? Like, how do you combat that awkwardness? How do you fix that?
So we're talking about just with like friends, or like just awkwardness with people. Okay.
Moms,
I totally missed.
No, you're okay. No, we live in life. Like real talk, we live in life.
Okay, yeah. I hate awkward things. So I am the queen of making things either more awkward because I hate the awkwardness, or just trying to just get over it. So I don't really have a lot of awkward moments outside of I'm gonna make a joke about something. Like I'm gonna make it either more awkward because I'm already feeling awkward. So we're gonna make it more awkward, or I'm just gonna make a joke. I'm gonna make something light of the situation, like, oh, this is kind of awkward. Like, let's just kind of move on. I say that probably a lot. Like, well, this is awkward, so let's just kind of move past this and
wow, just call a sheep a sheep, or what they say. What does Iyanla say, y'all? Call a thing, beloved.
Yeah, I do. I say that a lot because I really hate awkward moments.
I get it. Did anybody else want to add on to that, or do we want to move on? You don't have to. We cool. Okay, so let's go into the comments and see what we got again. Let's see. Natural says 3 sons, but my grandson is 4. Okay, so there's a lot. That's a lot. My Lord. Denny's laughing. Denny, don't laugh. Don't laugh. It ain't funny. Don't laugh. And she said 1 Taurus. Yeah, them Tauruses are stubborn. I don't know if y'all have them. My God, my husband is a Taurus. Pray for me. Let's see. Rachel says, I'm probably the awkward one because I dive right in. You ladies are my people. That's what I'm talking about, right? That is the whole purpose for us to find our people, right? The motto again of the Homeschool Moms Brunch Tour is to build the community that we need. All of us, now 3 of us are connected. Well, y'all are connected, but through me. So let me stop that. But I can't imagine that Kristen would necessarily be connected with Lauren if they weren't connected, through me. And I definitely know, I believe, because I know where Kristen lives and I know where Nicole lives, even though she will drive all over North Texas to do what she needs to do, she will jump in the car in a minute. Even still, I don't know if those 2 would connect if there wasn't me involved. And Angela, being honest, I don't know if you would necessarily connect with us, knowing, not having that. And then I know that Lauren and Angela are within the same area-ish. And I still don't know if they would connect, but that's what this is about, right? This is about us bringing people that maybe typically would not connect with each other, like creating a space for us to connect with each other. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. I tell everyone I can to follow you. Oh, that's a blessing. Your name is just catchy. I always say that. Yeah, somebody else named me that. I didn't even like it when they were like, you need a name. And I was like, my mom already named me. Like, and they were like, no, you need a name, like something that's catchy. You're the homeschool guru. And I'm like, I don't think I am, but okay. Let's see. Self-reflection helps with growth. It does, but it's painful, y'all. Can we just be honest about that? Self-reflection is painful. Yes, please put question again. Okay, I did repeat it right. It is awkward, or is it really uncomfortable? We stay in our comfort zone. Ooh, that's a good point. So is it awkward or is it just uncomfortable? What do y'all think about that?
I think it's uncomfortable. I think probably more uncomfortable because it's when you feel out of place somewhere, I think I can deal with being awkward, but being uncomfortable is uncomfortable.
Yeah. So you can deal with it. Okay, I can see that. I think you're right. I think I could deal with being awkward, but when I'm uncomfortable, that's when the best blessing for me is my teenage son driving, because now I don't have to go every place.
Yeah.
And so and as soon as it feels awkward or uncomfortable, I'm like, I'm gonna go to the car, or you gonna drive yourself next time. Let's see. We have to do the uncomfortable things, and sometimes that reality check we see in the mirror, our minds gives us plants fear or brings discomfort. So here's the thing: do we not teach our kids that though? Don't we push them to do the uncomfortable things, and then when it comes down to us, just in our relationship as a homeschool mom, we don't tend to want to do that. Is that an accurate statement, or am I just speaking for myself?
No, of course.
Yeah,
No, that's very true. I think, for me, I even teach them that conflict is healthy. But then when it comes around, like, you want to have conflict with me, I don't really, can I just avoid this? Like, just go to your room, right? And they're
who
like,
you talking to?
It's healthy.
Yeah. Yeah. My thing with my boys is I teach them to have a voice, to respectfully disagree, to speak up for themselves, right? But then it always happens in the wrong moments. And I'm like, who you talking to though? Like, but that is literally what I like. I'm intentional with that. Like you have to advocate for yourself. You have to speak up for yourself, and you can do that respectfully. You don't have to be rude and nasty and get all in their face. You don't have to do that. You can speak with intelligence. You can do all of that kind of stuff. But then when they come to me and like, Mom, can I speak with you? I don't think this was fair. And I didn't appreciate when this happened because this is what you said. And I'm sitting here going, who are you talking to though? Like, that's good. Okay. Then he says, that's me. When it's uncomfortable, I'm ready to leave. Yeah, I ain't got time. I ain't even gonna lie to you. I'll be ready to go. Shoot the deuces. Yes, we do. That's why I said self-reflection reality check. Yeah, that's rough. That's rough. Okay, guys. So listen, I told the ladies we were only going to be here for 45 minutes because we all have lives. Some of us haven't cooked dinner. Some of us barely cooked dinner. Some of us need to rest. Some of us needs to do all kind of stuff, right? So we're not going to be on here long. We're going to play our next game and go from there. Okay. All right. Let's see. Y'all ready? This was shared. Now I told y'all what it was going to be. Let me get my notes together.
I already forgot what you said it was going to be.
That's okay. We'll explain it. It is okay. It is okay. Let's see. Okay. So it's what was it called, Kristen? What was the actual game called? Do you remember?
Culture tags.
Okay, culture tags.
Yeah, there's also just like, hashtags, basically a hashtag game.
Okay, so hashtags is what we'll call it, but it only has the first letter of every word in the statement or the phrase, okay? And so I will show it on here and you will try to guess what it is. It's all homeschool related. If you need hints, I will give you hints. I have no issues with that, okay? Let me get it together, make sure I separated everything because I don't want y'all cheating and trying to get to the next one before I even see it. Let's see. Something is beeping. Is that my house? Probably. Oh, God bless. My husband's here. It'll be okay. All right. So let's get started. Okay. The first one, okay, is IEYIS. This is something we say, maybe, I think we've all said it, and it's a threat. Yeah, you have to think. It says, I'm enrolling you.
Oh, in school.
I'm enrolling you in school. Yeah, we always say. Now listen, y'all, it's easy stuff. Don't think too hard, okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Now it's stuff that we all say, okay? The second one is YWM.
Look at Nicole's face.
It's hard. I will give you one letter. Let's see. I'll give you two letters. Want for the W.
Oh.
You
And
want me to call your dad?
You want me to call your dad?
Your dad.
I had it a little mixed up there though.
Yeah. Uh-oh. See, we cheating already. Let's go. YSHAYST. This is something you say if they have siblings and they're fighting. The S's stand for sit. Both of them.
Sit?
Mm-hmm.
Use.
Siblings and they're fighting. And both S's are sit. And you're talking to them.
You sit
Oh, you
here
sit here and you sit
and
there.
you sit
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sit there.
Oh,
I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to do good. I hope I didn't make them too difficult. Okay. Oh, this one might be difficult. NMWB, and the W stands for water.
No more water breaks.
No more water breaks because I'm thirsty. I'm thirsty. Can I have some juice? Can I have some water? Let's see. This one is HDYLYPA. And this was something from the previous game. The P is for pencil.
How do you lose your pencil again?
Yes.
How did you lose your pencil?
Okay. Because Mason has the pen right, like he put it down. I saw him put it down. He put it down next to the laptop. He spent 10 minutes looking for it. It wasn't next to the laptop. How? What happened? What happened? Okay, this is another pencil one.
Your pencil does not need to be sharpened again.
Yep, there you go. There you go. Okay. This one, let's see. The T in this one starts for time, but the first part of the sentence says, it's not time.
It's not time for second breakfast.
Yes.
Oh, it's a good one.
Okay. This one is kind of relates a little bit. I say this a lot with boys.
You just ate.
You just ate. You can't be hungry again. Okay. All right. So this is something that you may say to your baby on one of those rough days. The bare minimum. You're getting a bare minimum.
Read and do math.
Read and do math.
Oh,
That's it. Y'all are so funny. I love it.
That's it.
No more snacks.
No more snacks. That's it. That's it.
Oh,
That's
she's good.
I know. If I ever go on a game, Lauren's gonna be my host.
Yeah. Okay. Last one. Okay. YYHT. Let's see. One of the Y's. The first Y is yes.
Yes, you.
Yes, you have to.
Yes, you have to.
to.
Right? Because don't they always say that? Like, do I have to do math? Do I
Yes,
have
you
to
have
do this?
to.
Yes,
You
you
have
have
to.
to do it. Yes, you have to do it.
Ridiculous.
Okay. All right, y'all. So that was a little easy, little something easy going. Okay. Let's see. Let's go in the comments real quick before we finish and wrap this up. Holy cannoli. These have popped up quickly. Let me get way up here. Let's see. The cast comfortable. This was nice, Sean. Thanks. You're welcome. This should be once a month. Okay, so the Homeschool Mom Brunch Tour will be once a quarter, and we will be traveling. All of the cities have been decided for 2023, and Nicole has me working day and night. I'm lying. Let me stop lying. She doesn't. But every time I meet with her, she gives me 20 things to do, and I'm like, wow. But I love it because my mind is just not there. So I love it. Let's see. Yes, I would love to see you ladies once a month too. Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna do once a month. I don't know, y'all. We might go live. I don't know. That might be a thing where we can do once a month just to talk and chill. I don't look at Kristen face. She's like, nah, I'm good.
No, that's the beeping.
Let's vote on it at the
brunch.
brunch.
Oh, what is the beeping? Is it my house?
No, it was me this time.
Oh, okay.
Dinner.
Then he said, always calling dad. I will threaten him in a minute. And my babies, they are not babies. They are 16, and the other one will be 13 next month. And I'm like, you want me to call your dad? And then y'all see my text messages. I post them all the time where I'm dry snitching on them. Like I put them in a group text message with their dad so that they so they know I snitched and he's paying attention. But he ain't gonna say nothing. He never does. He never does. Let's see. Yes. Sut here and you sut here and you sit there. You sit here and you sit there. Okay. Feels like Jeopardy. Yeah, that was actually kind of cool. What is how you lose your pencil again for 1,000, Alex? Oh my goodness, I love these. I'm so glad y'all are here. Okay. Natural says, I got one GI.
I don't know.
GI go we need a hint. GI, that's real short. Oh,
Oh, Google it. Oh,
Oh, Google it. Listen.
that's
a good one.
That is because we've said that today. I know I've said that 5 times. Mason's like, what's this? Google it. What's this? Google it. Wow. Denny, the dates are not posted on my site. I don't know. I will have to talk with Nicole about that because I'm following her plan because she's amazing and I'm all over the place. And so right now the dates are not posted, but we do have all of the cities listed. Can I say where they are at this point, or we want to wait? Nicole? We want to wait. I can tell by how that she's
We
acting.
should wait.
Okay, we're gonna wait. So we do have the dates, but we're gonna wait on that. Okay. Google it. I love it. I love it. That was a good one. How old are your babies and location? Okay, so we are all in North Texas. Mine, I have a 19-year-old, y'all know, just turned 19. And then I have a 16-year-old and a almost 13-year-old.
I have a 2, 4, and 6-year-old.
And mine is 19, 17, 14, and 11.
Oh, mine is 14, and I have 2 that are 12.
Mine are 9 and 12.
My babies. Let's see. Are y'all going to be near the DMV? Actually, Maryland. I can't say anything right now. I have to follow instructions. Okay.
Like, send an email. Why should we come there?
Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's see. Natural says, I'm in Maryland. I have 12, 26, and 28, and a 4-year-old grandson.
Wow.
Yeah. Yep. All right, ladies, it is 8:15 and I want to respect your time. Thank y'all so much for being here. Y'all are a blessing. I can't say it enough. Thank you so much for easing my frustration, my concern, because I'm always concerned about this, right? Because I want it to be great for our community. And so thank you so much for, did I put a T on that? Much? I think I did. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for sacrificing your time. And thank you so much for just being a part of. You guys know the vision from start to finish because I met with each of you one-on-one and talked to you candidly about my heart. And so it's a blessing that you're here. So that's it, y'all. We are not going to be here any longer. One quick thing. Again, if you have not gotten your ticket, go to the website and get your ticket, which is homeschoolmomsbrunchtour.com. I'm going to give the ladies, you can have final words if you want to, and also a way for them to follow you. So let's start with Lauren because she's up top.
Okay. Just, excited to hopefully see you guys, the commenters at the brunch, the ones that are in DFW. And if you are on Instagram and Facebook, you can follow me at Crunchy Mama DFW.
And I really hope some of you guys are going to show up to the Homeschool Mom Brunch Tour because these ladies are so fun and we're going to have a great time. So you can follow me at schoolingwithgrace.com or Schooling with Grace on Instagram or Facebook. So.
All right. Let's go, Kristen.
I don't have a following per se, just me, just a homeschool mama here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Looking forward to seeing all the lovely ladies, meeting new lovely ladies. Thank you all for being here. Thank you for watching.
See, shouldn't she be the host, y'all?
No.
Shouldn't she be the host?
Come on.
Come on, speak to her mind, her heart, and her spirit, Holy Spirit. Let's go. Okay, come on, Nicole.
Oh, goodness. Well, I'm excited, of course, to see you all who can come to the homeschool brunch. I'm not even limiting to DFW. If you're someplace else, get a ticket. So I don't know if you like me, hop on whatever airline you may choose to and come on. You got to build your community where you can. So you can always follow me Facebook and Instagram. It's Project of the Grace-Filled Mom. So hope to see you soon.
Grace-Filled Mom. If you follow, I would suggest that you follow all these ladies, but I like Nicole's in particular because she speaks to us. She speaks to our, and I don't want to say broken heart, but she speaks to the frustration. She speaks to us being so angry and frustrated with ourselves. She speaks to all of that in her posts. They're really nice. They're super long. Sometimes I have to sit there and but I have to be intentional because it's just that important to read it. So I encourage you all to go follow these ladies, guys. Listen, reach out to us. We're going to be in the comments. I will be in the comments. Ladies may not be in the comments later on. I'm going to do the replay again tomorrow, but reach out to us. We hope to meet you. You can come in and say, hey, I saw you on the live. I'm so-and-so. We'll be glad to see you, meet you, love on you, and build the community that we need. Okay. All right, guys, that's it. Y'all have an absolutely wonderful night. Bye, guys.
Bye.